When Clara returned from work, her house was in flames, and her newborn son was still there in the crib. She had spent the entire day listening to accusations she had not committed, sideways glances, and whispers in the hallways. At the end of the shift, she was called into the manager's office and fired on accusations of theft. She tried to defend herself, cried, begged, but everything was already decided. The woman who had always envied her had orchestrated it all. Even so, Clara could only think about getting home. She just wanted to see her newborn son in the small white crib she had assembled herself. When she turned the corner of the street, the first thing she noticed was the smell. Then she saw the fire. The house was burning. Clara ran, screaming her son's name. She tried to go inside, but the neighbors stopped her. The fire was too intense, the windows were exploding, the roof collapsed, and the crib was still inside. Minutes later, everything turned to ashes. She fell to her knees on the hot ground, her hands covered in soot, and screamed to the sky with a voice torn apart by pain, "Why, Lord? What did I do to deserve all this?" Clara's life had already been in ruins before the fire. Her husband had abandoned her weeks earlier, leaving her for a younger, more seductive woman. He left without looking back, and now the only thing she still had been taken by the fire. She curled up on the sidewalk, holding her stomach, as tears fell uncontrollably. People passed by and pretended not to see her, and Clara felt as if time had stopped right there. God, if you can still see me, don't let me die here. She closed her eyes, not knowing when she would wake up. Just when she thought her life was over, a millionaire who had been searching for her appeared. Then she woke up to a millionaire calling her and asking, "Are you Clara?" She answered, "Yes," very frightened. Then the millionaire said, "I have been looking for you for a long time. Where have you been? What happened? I need to tell you something very important." She had no idea who he really was, and she had no idea that her son was still alive. What could he possibly want to tell her that was so important? And who was the man who saved her son? Do you want to know? Follow the page, like the post, and comment part 2.